Good morning, Scorpios. Let's see what your current energy is at today. Ugh, it feels weird. King of Wands with your little lizard friends and your lions and your whatever the fuck is on the top of that chair. Alright. We're holding on to a very strong opinion that we have, that we believe is right. We're very sure of ourselves. We're sitting on a slab of concrete, which is our feet are on solid ground. There is some sort of sand or something also underneath, so it's not completely solid. It feels solid, but there's still a little bit of movement, if that makes any sense. So there's a little bit of something going on, but you still feel very secure in what you're doing right now. This is what we're doing. We've got a little lizard friend looking out for us, so that's very cool. We're covered in all sorts of bright colors: red, yellow, green. Green for growth, yellow joy, red just like confidence and power and stuff. We've got our crown on. It seems to have a lion necklace thing also. Again, very much about confidence. So you're very confident about what you're doing currently, but what is next for you, Scorpio? We have some Chariot, moving forwards into a new situation. Cool. So we've got our little, I forgot what the fuck they're called, sphinxes. The black and the white, the good, the bad, positive, the negative, at our feet. So that's like at our service kind of thing, like working. It's like energy working for us. We're covered in a drape of stars, so that's like wishes, and basically you're thinking about all these things that you want. We're wearing the armor, so we're quite defensive and strong, protected. We've got all these little symbols on the bottom half there. Don't really know what they are, but I feel like they're all different types of energies and things. And we've got our castle in the background, so that's our home. So we're heading away from home. That's not necessarily home. That could be like a place that you consider home, like a job or a relationship. It's just moving away into a new sort of area. There is a lot of water in the background, so perhaps emotions have been had because you're leaving this whatever space this is, right? We've crossed the river, so that's all past us. We've done all this. We're good now. We're moving forward. However, it was reversed, which means there is a little bit of doubt there. There's a little bit of something stopping us moving forward. So we want to be moving forward. This is why it's reversed. It's the will inside you. You want to move away from the place that you call home. As I said, that could be a relationship, that could be a job, that could be just somewhere that feels familiar to you. You feel like you really want to move away from it. So let's sort of see maybe if we can get clarity on that, or what else is coming up next for you. Now, the reason why we're not moving forward is we're blinded. And that's the Eight of Swords there. We're blinded to all of the problems going on. We don't want to acknowledge them. perhaps that's why there was so much confidence, because we don't want to acknowledge all the shit that's going on. Again, we've got the house in the background, it's behind us, and it's just like, maybe too much will go wrong if I leave. We're on the rocky roads and there's water, there's more emotions coming out, and there's a lot of grayness again, a lot of doubts, insecurities. So what we need to do, Scorpio, is you need to accept that these problems exist and we need to go solve them one by one, because right now you're not looking at them, you're not touching any of them, they're just around you and you're just like, whatever, man, whatever. But we can't do that. We can't move on. We can't get to our chariot and move on until the problems are solved, Scorpio. Yeah, what else can we do? Let's see. So once we've got the 6, I'm so bad at reading the numbers, 6 of Pentacles, however it is reversed. What we're doing to solve our problems, okay, so we need to share. We need balance, right? So you're not holding all the problems by yourself. We need to share responsibilities between others so they can help you maybe sort it out. Maybe if there's a problem that someone else can deal with, you can be like, hey man, can you do this for me? You just need to speak up. You just need to, you know, reach out and go, hey, here's some swords. Deal, man. I mean, look, 6 of Pentacles is also about sharing your energies and positivity and kindness and like just being around you, and just the people around you have valuable things that they can give you if you give your kindness to them, basically. Although now the reversal is just saying that maybe you don't want to do that. You don't really want to reach out because there might be some fears, some doubts. Maybe you don't trust the people around you. Maybe it's just like, well, all they do is take. Like, no one ever really gives me what I need, you know, like people are giving me like either bad advice or like listening to my problem. Maybe that's like a barrier we need to look at. We'll see if these cards have anything to say for you. Things to consider here. I'll just give it a wrap. So for Scorpio, the Temptation card. Now that could be a temptation to, you know, not follow through with others, what people are saying. That could be the temptation to, you know, just, because it's looking at and looking away. So it's just like, no, I don't want to hear your opinions, because it feels like there'll be a lot of people wanting to weigh in on your situation. You don't want to hear it because, again, you feel like your opinion is the only one that counts. Your opinion is the only one that matters, when in fact, all that's going to bring is problems. A lot of problems that you don't want to deal with, right? So the temptation is there to just not give a fuck. But you kind of need to. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to move on. What other words do we have for Scorpio for August? Now, what may occur if you do not listen to others and if you do not solve these problems, right? Heartache and loss. That could just be whatever it is that you're planning won't work out, right? things will start going wrong left, right, and center. You may come to a place where you feel like, so just, you want to give up, but don't give up. There are people around you willing to help. See if this, again, trapped in fear. You shouldn't be afraid of what people are telling you. Like, they may have some harsh truths that you don't want to hear, but you need to really embrace them and work on them and work through them so you can get on this chariot and you can move forward. I would like a fourth card. Because once you've dealt with that, I don't know if you can read that, recognition and reward. See the man bowing forward, kind of, it's just like, okay, like giving in and accepting what's going on and what's being said, and just just not being stubborn, basically, just kind of going, okay, I'm gonna make these changes, I'm gonna allow others into my life to help with these problems. That's all that is. Again, I'm going to suggest this journaling thing to everyone. Write down all the good things that are happening in your life right now so you can focus on them. When you're going through a shitty time, you need to be able to refer to this list of good stuff. It doesn't matter if it's a smile or a giggle or a little, that sound that when you find this a stupid meme, like it's not really laugh worthy, but it still makes you do that thing. Write it down. Write it all down. Or like print them out so you can see it and go, yeah, this made me smile. Like, have it there so you can remind yourself, basically. And once you do, you will be rewarded. You will be moving forward. You will get your pentacles. Pentacles is not just money, but any sort of positive energies. So think about that, Scorpio. Don't just throw other people away because they don't know what they're talking about, or they don't understand me, or whatever. Don't be trapped in fear. Don't do this by yourself. There's a reason that there are multiple people and not just one person on the planet. Because if it was just one person on the planet, then of course you would do it all yourself. But that is not the case. So on that note, I wish you a good day, night, or whatever time you're watching this. If you would like a more personal, private reading, please comment below. Chuck us a like if you did like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.